Yo chaps, so today I'm going to give you a book review on the novel The Blue Umbrella, which was written by Ruskin. This is a story about a little girl named Binya who lived in a small village. She was not from a very wealthy family. She was a poor girl, and the only precious thing she owned was a bear claw necklace. At least her mother thought it was precious because her mother used to think that this necklace would bring luck in their family. One day, as Binya was completing her chores, she saw a very beautiful blue umbrella. She started staring at it and then realized that it belonged to an English woman. That lady saw Binya and her bear claw necklace. She wanted that necklace as much as Binya wanted that blue umbrella. So the lady was ready to trade that umbrella in exchange of that bear claw necklace. Binya happily agreed and gave her bear claw necklace and got that pretty beautiful blue umbrella. She admired it a lot, and everybody in the village loved her blue umbrella and were jealous of her. One day, there was a shop owner whose name was Ram Bharosa, and Binya and her brother used to buy toffees from his shop when they were young. Now, this same shopkeeper wanted Binya's blue umbrella, and hence he offered free toffees to Binya. Those toffees were her favorites, so obviously anybody would want something which is their favorite. But Binya's love for that umbrella was so strong that she did not accept those toffees and refused for that deal. The shopkeeper grew very angry. He asked one of his servants to get a small boy. He was a very young age, tender boy, and he asked that servant to bring the umbrella to him anyhow. So the young boy came up with a plan. He thought he would try to steal the umbrella. But the plan backfired on him. He couldn't steal the umbrella, and the villagers also came to know about Binya's situation, and they felt really sad for her. Hence, they stopped buying anything from Ram Bharosa's shop. So in a way, Ram Bharosa had lost the faith from the villagers. Now nobody in that village used to believe what Ram Bharosa used to say. Also, they came to know that how greedy and rude he was after that act. After several months, Binya realized that the blue umbrella's color had faded away and the stitches could be seen. But yet, it was the most beautiful umbrella in the village, as it belonged to a very, very, very wealthy woman. As I mentioned earlier, that was an English woman. So yeah, it was a very wealthy umbrella. Still, she adored it. One day, on the same day, the Ram Bharosa came again and started offering her a toffee. But this time, he had no greed or no plans of trade. He had realized his mistake, and hence he wanted to correct his mistake, and he felt very sad for how he had behaved with Binya, and hence he tried to give he was very sorry, and he offered her a toffee. So Binya also realized that all these materialistic things like umbrellas and any other thing cannot make her look beautiful. The thing that matter is the people, the beauty of nature, and whatever living she's owning. These and the knowledge she has. These are the virtues and things which will bring her real happiness in her life. And that's what she realized. And now the love for the umbrella had faded away like the color of it. And so Binya gave that umbrella to Ram Bharosa in exchange of a few toffees. This time, Ram Bharosa had no intention of buying the umbrella, but still he got it. And this time the villagers also forgave him for his mistake, and people started buying stuff from him again. This time he had realized not to be greedy, and he started being very honest with his customers. He never ever cheated again. And then Binya and the shopkeeper owner, and everybody lived happily ever after. So this is the story, The Blue Umbrella by Ruskin Bond, which I have shortened and summarized for you. Now I would like to share my review with you about this story. So it's worth reading. This story is worth reading. It's a very nice story. It is teaching us so many things at the same time. And there are feelings of jealousy, happiness, greed, and an attachment for an object. So this story, the central message of this story is that we should not be blinded by the glitz and glamour. We should understand what is superficial and gives momentary pleasure, and something which gives permanent happiness. And also, I realized in this story that we should love ourselves, the beauty of nature, more than any other object, because no object can make you look as pretty as yourself. And the achievements that you get, the knowledge that you collect is much more important than anything else. And one more thing which is important is family, and that is what is taught by this book, in Ruskin Bond's style. So I truly liked this story and the way he has expressed everything in the book. And I read this book online on Kindle, and you too can read it on Kindle on half the price, or you can go buy it on Amazon or Flipkart by the paperback option. So this was the story, The Blue Umbrella by Ruskin Bond. This was my book review, and it was my own personal comment on this book. And hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, bye. See you. Have a nice day.